Ashlyn O'Connor, Sporting Tribune. I'm here with senior writer Willie Ramirez, fresh off the Las Vegas Aces' first game winner of the playoff season. Willie, how are we looking tonight?
Well, I mean, what we saw was pure domination, right? I mean, the Las Vegas Aces, they come into the playoffs winning 16 in a row, and they make it 17 straight, doing exactly what they've been doing toward the end of the season since the beginning of August, and that's just pure domination. A 102-77 victory, A'ja Wilson again with a big night. But what I think we saw most, Ashlyn, is the depth. We saw the balance. We saw two players come off the bench to score double figures, Dana Evans and Jewell Loyd. We saw NaLyssa Smith all over the place. She almost comes with the double-double, but more than anything, her defense. 2 blocks, 1 monster one in the first quarter. We see Jackie Young do what she's been doing with a tremendous game. And Chelsea Gray, even above and beyond A'ja Wilson with her leadership, because that's what she brought from Los Angeles when she came here and they won the first 2 championships. I've been saying this, Ashlyn, is what we're seeing with this team is so special. It may be better than the first 2 championship teams. Those first 2 championship teams were dominating because the other teams didn't know what to expect from them. What the Aces are doing now is completely different because the league has transitioned to what they brought to this league in this spread offense and with the spacing and being able to really open up the offenses. So now that the league's caught up to the Aces have had to make adjustments with a brand new roster per se. Kelsey Plum's gone, a lot of the other key components off the bench, and it's working. That's why they've won 17 straight, because they've now found the chemistry with new parts to the puzzle. And what we saw tonight was a dismantling of a very good Seattle team.
You mentioned this chemistry, and I know you got to talk with NaLyssa Smith after the game about her chemistry with A'ja Wilson being new to the team. What did she have to say about that, and what do you think?
Yeah, here's the thing. A'ja, first thing she said when she got here was, that's little sis. Like they hit it off immediately. Liz tweeted out when the trade went down that she now gets to play with her GOAT. In her mind, what that means is, let's not forget, she was a rookie of the year just a handful of years ago, not even that. So to her, A'ja's the greatest player in her mind of her era. So the chemistry that these two have built, it's done is it's allowed them to have a comfortability without even looking over their shoulder. They know that they've got each other's back. A'ja, if there's a defensive switch, they know that there's a dump to Liz and she's going to be there under the basket. If she needs help defensively, she's there, as we saw tonight with that huge block in the first quarter. And sometimes it just takes one play to sort of punctuate the tone of what's going on. And I think with what we saw the Aces come out and do and sort of punch Seattle in the mouth, when NaLyssa Smith triggered that, it really just sort of cemented what we were going to see tonight. And I think that the relationship and the chemistry between those two, as Becky's been saying, defense is going to create offense, and that's where it starts with this team. And when you have those two in the paint, it's a very dangerous basketball team.
And what do the Aces need to do in Seattle on Tuesday to make sure that they secure that win?
Yeah, I think just keep doing what they're doing and come out strong. Seattle's a tough place to play because Climate Pledge Arena can get very loud, and they're very passionate about their fan base, about their team. The fan base can be very, very raucous, if you will. But the thing is about this team, when you have players like Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, and A'ja Wilson, I did a ring count during the game. There are 18 championship rings on this team that people don't even realize collectively. So there's a lot of experience. Bringing that championship experience in that first half, doing what they did tonight, and taking Seattle out of their game and bringing the crowd down to sort of a hush, it's going to help them. So I think as long as they play, very important note here, Ashlyn, 7-0 under Becky Hammond in the first round. Since Becky's arrived, they've never lost a first round game. They've outscored teams in the first round by almost 21 points per game in the first round. 3 straight of those 7 wins have come against Seattle.
There you have it, another big win for the Aces. Game 2 in Seattle on Tuesday. For Willie Ramirez, I'm Ashlyn O'Connor. For all your Aces coverage, go to thesportingtribune.com.